I am 30 years old and I'm just now realizing I do actually need hobbies. Okay, I've gotten up 4 times for you, but that's fine. Rooster's hobby is going in and out a million times. So, I am in a cabin in Vermont, and have you ever noticed, if you've ever taken like a little cabin getaway, that you feel like you have so much more time for activities? You're like, oh, when I'm out in the woods or or off the grid, I have so much more time for all of the things I don't have time to do. And you start to do things that really don't have to take that much time. Is that just me? So I grew up in the mountains in like a farm mountain town, and it's funny because as I got older, I used to always say that even though I have a lot of bad blood with my hometown, just because of my own personal traumas, that whenever I'd go to a town similar to my hometown, I felt this like sense of calm and peace, and like I could kind of get back to myself and have a lot more fun. And as I've gotten older, I realize it's not necessarily the town, it's the allowance. It's that when I go to cabins or take little vacations, I allow myself more time to relax. And when I relax and I'm not thinking about work and what I have to do and my, all these different things, and I kind of chill a little bit, I allow myself more time and more grace to do things that I wouldn't normally do. And that becomes doing hobbies. It's funny because for so long, if someone would have asked me like, do you have hobbies? I'd be like, oh, in my head I'm thinking, I don't need hobbies. I'm focusing on my success and my health and all this different stuff. And I have realized the older I get, the more you're just trying to get back to your younger self. And what makes childhood so great for most people, my childhood wasn't great, but I mean like that essence of childhood is playtime, is playing. It is being silly, being goofy, not always obsessing about the outcome. And I've realized that obsessing about the outcome or even caring about the outcome of something drastically changes how you feel about it. And I think as adults, we're kind of primed to care so much about the outcomes of things in our life. We compare, we get jealous, things like that. So it makes it where we only start to do things if we have a guaranteed positive outcome. Think about it. How many times do you let yourself be seen trying anything new? How often do you allow yourself to be a beginner? For me, it's not that often. And if I had to make a list of things I would do if I knew I would be perfect at it the first try, that list would probably be pretty long. But why do I have to wait till I would be perfect at something to do it? Why do we have, or maybe just myself, why do I have this need to be good at something in the beginning or ever at all? Sometimes the purpose of an activity can just be because you want to do it. The purpose of the activity could just be the activity. Recently I've always loved to read. Reading is probably one of my main hobbies, but recently because of the Artist Way, I've been getting into a lot more hobbies that are very simple. I think the artist dates in the Artist Way has really gotten me into the habit of doing more simple hobbies like baking more and coloring and playing the keyboard, and I went and painted pottery. And I realized because my purpose was to cross off a task on the Artist Way, I wasn't necessarily thinking about the outcome and how it was gonna look or be perceived or if I'd be good at it, and it just took all of the pressure off of it, and it ended up being a lot more fun. And I realized how many things not only do I enjoy when I allow myself to do them, but I've missed out on in my life, and I don't want to do that. So Noah and I actually came to this cabin for a little getaway for a few days. It's our last night here, and I made it a mission to just do a lot of hobby type stuff. I woke up this morning, and instead of jumping to whatever I have to do that day, I spent a lot of time reading. And now that I'm taking off the goal of being good at stuff, I realized, okay, what would I want to do if I don't care if I'm good at it? And I would learn to ride a bike. That is what kept me from learning to ride a bike for so long, is the fear of people seeing me try and giggling or making fun of me or not being good at it. Why can't the point just be to try?
It was me all morning.
You look good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like a hunchback.
I'm sorry, you're almost to the good part.
Okay, hold on.
Good job, yeah. Try to go even further.
No. Okay. beating me up. How can I have learned this as a 5-year-old like everyone else?
It's more fun this way. Proud of you.
I'm scared. Now I'm scared.
Just keep pedaling. Cool? No. All right. You ready?
Wait, what's the drill?
Just you starting off. I hold
And then
it.
I'll tell you when I'm
and-
ready for you to stop.
Yep.
Because last time I said let go, right?
Yep. All right.
Don't
you
let go
ready?
until I tell you to, though. Not yet, not yet. All right, let go.
Woo! In the rain, in the mountains. You did it. High five.
Oh my God! Something we all need as adults, if we don't have hobbies, is the pursuit of hobbies. Your hobby, if you're like, I don't really have a lot of hobbies, your new hobby should be pursuing hobbies. Trying new hobbies just to see how it feels. Even if you hate it, even if you suck at it, but you love it. That could be the goal. Like, what if your hobby ends up being karaoke, but you're a horrible singer, but you enjoy it, so who cares? My resolution for next year and for the rest of this year is just to pursue hobbies, to pursue playtime, to get back to fun, to start to realize how much that can transform your life as a whole. I read this quote, I know I'm gonna forget it and I'm gonna butcher it, but it's something along the lines of, you need 4 hobbies. This says you need 5 hobbies. 1 to make you money, 1 to keep you creative, 1 to keep you in shape, 1 to build knowledge, and 1 to evolve your mindset. Those 2 are kind of the same. But think about that, like, without even realizing it, if you just start pursuing hobbies, it's gonna do that naturally. When I started pursuing more playtime, I decided, like, you know, I didn't really love working out because I felt like I wasn't good at working out. But how are you gonna get good at something if you don't try it anyways? And I realized to stop having this goal of being the best person in the room and just instead have a goal of trying out new workouts to see if I like any of them. And I ended up falling in love with yoga. There is a hobby that now keeps me in shape. And if it doesn't happen, that's okay, because the goal can't be these things that they say that you need. The goal has to be just the pursuit of the hobbies, okay? And once you realize that you've gotten to a place, if you're someone who is like, I have no hobbies, once you've gotten to a place where you're comfortable just trying hobbies and pursuing hobbies and seeing what you like and not being afraid for people to see you trying or being a beginner, not being afraid to do something that might be childish or from a young age, something as simple as coloring while you watch TV. Once you realize, like, you just like take the walls down that we have built ourselves, then maybe you can start thinking, okay, wait, maybe I would like to add on a hobby that helps me get in shape. And then you can start pursuing those kind of hobbies. Or maybe I would like a hobby that makes me more money. Okay, maybe then you start pursuing hobbies that could lead to an income in the future. But I think it has to start with the mindset of, this is just for fun. This is just to try, just to do. No outcome necessary, because when we were kids, we just did things, okay? I did not make mud pies as a kid because I wanted the outcome of it to taste like a real pie. No, I just wanted to make the pie and have fun. That was kind of a long rant, but on my last YouTube video, that was what I was planning to talk to you guys about, and I showed you a whole video of me getting my new film camera and coloring, but then, you know, as you know, I ended up accidentally filming it in slow-mo with no audio. So I figured now that I was sitting out here at our cabin and Noah is working for a little bit, I was like, now's the time to just tell them. I know this was kind of a bit of just a talking video, but I thought it was important for you to know, okay? Look how cute. We got Milo snuggling, Rue snuggling. Noah's on a work call, so I gotta be quiet. I'm back inside. Noah's on a work call, so I'm gonna read. All right, we're on the move. We're gonna go take some film photos. Noah's got his camera.
Oh, did you bring yours?
I've got mine. Yeah, it's in my pocket. So we don't know what we're gonna take photos of, but we're gonna see what we see. Oh, this is cute. We found I like this. I'm gonna do like a trot this way. Boom, that was so easy.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
I think it must just be, oh, I can kind of see it. Yeah, I can kind of see it.
I just trespassed onto someone's property. About broke my ankle. You got your camera?
I got it.
Noah's found a spot. Look at these mountains. Just trespassing. Some more. Wow. My gosh, it's so pretty. Good morning. It is the next day and we are checking out of our gorgeous Vermont Airbnb. And I realized I never showed you guys the place. I just showed Instagram and TikTok, so let me give you a tour. Here is the living room. Massive couch. Over here we have the 2 bedrooms. We only used one, so it's messy now because we're checking out, but here's the bedroom we stayed in. Another bedroom. So cute and cozy. To the left of the living room, you have this stunning kitchen. Beautiful dining room, little coffee station. And then out here, you have this massive porch. We spent so much time out here. We stargazed in those chairs every single night. Noah's out there in the car with the dogs waiting on me, but it's so big. We had dinner out here a few times. All right, I'm heading out, so I'll show you the downstairs as I go. Okay, and then down here, laundry room, bathroom, and then a nice little TV game room. There's plenty of games down there. This is called a cabin on cobblestone. Perfect if you have groups, perfect for a Vermont getaway. I recommend, we're gonna maybe come back next year, like September, October, when the foliage is like super bright. We came like after, you know, peak foliage season, but that's okay. We had an amazing time. Also, back through here, there's a fire pit, and I don't know if you can see that sign says trail. There's like a 2-3 mile hiking trail that is completely marked just from the property. So we got to take the dogs on amazing long walks. But we're headed home. 4-hour drive, not too bad. And I think we're gonna get Sonic on the way home. We did that on the way here. So good.
So good.
So good. We both got a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Oh, so good. I'm probably gonna get that same thing. And a Chicago dog.
I'm gonna get a Chicago dog this time.
You're gonna get this, you are?
Yeah, it looks so good.
It was so good.
When's the last time you've had a hot dog, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got mine with no onions. Okay, but we're gonna hit the road, so love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Hasta la pasta.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.